Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Yellowhammer Off-Road. Today, going to be going through unboxing Bulletpoint Rubigrid mount for the Jeep JL. I did decide to go with the mount for the MagSafe foam. It's in the sticker with it. Get the MagSafe foam mount, as well as the GoPro action camera mount. I'm in the process of getting the balls mounted on here to where I can mount the accessories to it. Next up, we'll go out to the Jeep and install it, so stay tuned.
Alright guys, so we're out here in the Jeep. First things first, you have to got to remove the rubber tray from the upper dash of the Jeep. Bulletpoint does send you a nice little tool set, everything you need to get it installed. They did send an Allen wrench that I used to already install the ball mounts onto the grid itself. So first thing you have to do, once you separate it, there is the underpiece for the mount, which goes down first with some double-sided tape using the factory screws. Has a few extra screws that are self-tapping and goes in the top of the dash as well. So what we're going to do, first things first, going to take out these two screws that are in here from the factory. Pull those out. Get the one from this side. Alright, once those are out, set those to the side because you're going to reuse those. And you come in, pull the backing off of the double-sided tape on here, and then you're just going to take this bottom part of the grid and install it down in there like so. Press it firmly down to seat that double-sided tape, and then you're going to come back in with the two factory screws, get those into those holes. Gonna wind back up. Gonna put these two screws back in first. Tighten those down pretty snugly. I feel like these are probably gonna hold it in there pretty well, but Bulletpoint wants to make sure that it's extra sturdy, so they do give you some 4 extra small self-tapping screws. So those will go in these two holes here and 2 more holes here on this side. So I'm going to get those put in and then we'll go on to the next step. Alright guys, I'm back. We've got all 4 of the self-tapping screws in plus the 2 factory screws. Next step would normally be to install these mounting knobs wherever you want those at. These do come with a M-lock style bolt on them, so it makes it a little easier once you get it on here and it's mounted on the dash, to where if you do like I did, you got it between a couple slots, you can loosen these Allen keys from the top and slide it one way or the other. So I've already got these mounted in place where I want them to go. Bulletpoint does also offer a 12-volt charger that has a USB-A and a USB-C plug in it, so you don't have cords running down over the dash. I do plan to install one of those in the future, however I don't have it right now, so we won't cover that in this video. But normally that would mount here in the dash, run your wire down, tap into your factory cigarette lighter and run the power off of that, and it will mount anywhere on this mounting grid surface. I do apologize guys if it does sound like I'm slightly out of breath today. I do have a bit of a cold going on. It's that time of the year, so I do apologize. All right, so we're gonna get these 6 screws that go back into the grid to hold that on to the underpiece that we already mounted to the dash with those factory screws and the self-tapping screws that they provided. So I'm going to get these screws put back in here if I can get them started back. It being up on top of the dash, it is a little difficult to get aligned, not being able to see it really well. There we go. Got that one started in. I've heard that it's best to start from the middle screws because once those are lined up, usually the other 4 line up pretty well. Okay guys, I'm back. I was able to get the screws started. Did have to kind of finagle it a little bit to get those started in there. Make sure you leave them loose, make it a little easier on yourself till you get all of them started, and then you can go back and torque those down. Just going through tightening all these down now, so that way the whole grid is fully seated into its mount, nice and tight and secure. Good thing is, I will note that Bulletpoint does provide you with a few extra screws, where if you have butterfingers like I do and drop one down into your defrost vent, you have extras to replace it with. Even though the screwdriver is magnetic, let's face it, it's a free screwdriver that comes with mounting. Probably not the best quality you're gonna get. But now these are nice and tight in there. You see the mount, it's very secure. The whole dash moves before it does from its location. So, moving on to the next step, you've got a couple of different mounting options. I elected to go for the grid that comes with the GoPro mount or action camera, whichever you use. I prefer to use GoPro, that's what I have. Does great. This will give you an action camera mount that can just go right here on the dash. You can get your GoPro, turn it inside, outside, whichever direction you decide to turn it, to be able to get good footage from it. This is going to be something that I kind of keep in the dash pocket and use it, you know, just when I'm out on the trails or whatever. But I'm going to go ahead and take it out of the plastic that it comes in so you can get a little bit better look at it. It is high quality, nice, durable, has the American flag logo, the Bulletpoint logo on it, just as most of their other products do. This would just go right around the ball mount here on the dash, and then you've got your 3-prong mount for the GoPro or action camera case to hold that and secure it in place. And with it being on the ball, you can rotate it whichever direction you want. Like I said, that's going to go to the side, get put into the glove compartment, dash pocket, whatever you call it. I also ordered an extra one of these. The Rubigrid that I bought did come with the action camera mount and the MagSafe phone mount. I did order an extra one. So as you can see, it comes with a couple of magnets to go on your cases if you don't have a MagSafe case for your phone. It has double-sided tape on it. It's a magnet, goes right to the mount there, nice and secure. But I have the OtterBox for my phone. It is MagSafe, so it's built in. I won't need to use those. They do include a little QR code for installation instructions on these, but they're pretty self-explanatory, easy enough to figure out. And a nice little decal that they throw in there for you. So with the MagSafe phone mount, you have the extension piece. This is a almost bluish hue but gray carbon fiber extension shaft. You have your two mounting pieces for the end of it, one that goes around the ball there on the dash, and the other that goes on the other end and goes around the ball on the back side of the MagSafe mount. So I'm going to assemble this right quick, get this put together, and then I'll get it put up on the dash. Pretty easy, just have to open it up wide enough it goes around the little lip here on the end of the shaft there. Then the ball from the mount goes right into the other end of your bracket. Tighten it down just to snug it up. Don't want to get it really tight because you want to be able to move it around to however you want it. All right, we'll loosen up the other end. Make sure not to go too far as it will come apart, but it's easy enough to go back together. All right, get this around that end, and then this end of it goes around the ball mount on the Rubigrid on the dash. All right, so this side, I'm gonna angle it down where it's just high enough where it doesn't block my vent, but it's also kind of right here where I can see it pretty easily. But I don't want it laying on the dash because I don't want it rattling. So I'm going to tighten that down there. I will note that Bulletpoint does include a little tool. If you happen not to be a person that has a lot of strength in your hands, or if you just want to use this, they call this or refer to this as their F-it tool. This can go around this bracket and tighten it down really tight where you don't have to worry about it moving once you get it in place where you want it. And it's got a little keychain on it, of course their logo for their company. But as you can see, that's nice and secure right there. It's not going anywhere. So I can take my phone right up to it. There you go. It's nice, dead and set. It's not going anywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and assemble the one as well for the other side, and I'll come back when I have it completed and we'll show you the completed product. All right guys, I got both of the phone mounts installed. Have the one on the passenger side for the wife, the one here for me. I will go through while I'm here just so you can see how easy it is to swap these out. From the GoPro mount, or from the phone mount to the GoPro mount. So I'm gonna swap these out right quick. It's pretty easy. Just loosen up your end mount here enough just to slide off of the ball on the dash. You can set that to the side, put it in your dash pocket, whatever you want to do with it. Loosen up your GoPro mount here, slide it right over. Like I said, before you tighten it up, you can angle it however you want it. So you can turn your mount back, forward, 360 degrees this way, whatever you see fit. So that is pretty easy just to swap it out there. As you can see, you know, this is pretty versatile. If I decide later on I can get another one of these mounting balls, put it here in the middle instead of the charger, and I can have both phones and the GoPro mount. So Your possibilities are kind of endless with this. They also offer tablet mounts. They offer mounts for your radio mics. I elected to put my radio mic on the dash so I could keep this up here for phones, action cameras. If I decide to put a tablet on for OnX off-road later on, I can do that. But just wanted to bring you guys in as we installed this. I appreciate you coming in and joining the channel. Please like and subscribe down below if you haven't already. Once again, continue to check out the channel for product installs such as this, reviews of products, and some off-road adventures. I'll also have some coverage and footage from Jeep events such as Myrtle Beach Jeep Jam, Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion, Outer Banks Jeep Invasion, and Pleasure Island Jeep Jam. So stay tuned, like and subscribe down below. Come back and check out some other videos that we have later on. Thanks for joining.